So the other day, I went to go watch the movie How to Train Your Dragons IRL Edition. Now, I don't really like this new recent trend of popular animated film becomes a live-action movie with real people.
Hey there, kids, it's me, Mickey Mouse. Make sure you go watch the new live-action Mickey Mouse movie.
No, we aren't thinking about watching the film. We're already planning on going.
Oh my god! Yeah, by the way, the role of Mickey Mouse is going to be played by P. Diddy.
Regardless of my feelings towards this trend, I had a movie pass subscription that was about to renew, and I hadn't used it this month. I looked at the list of films to go watch, and there was nothing else I was really that interested to go see, so I bit the bullet, went to the theater, watched it, and oh my god, it was the coolest thing ever. Genuinely, this thing is awesome. I know, I've sounded like a bit of a hypocrite. Hiccup and the story of him meeting Toothless, changing the minds of the villagers around him, and flying through the freaking skies on a dragon is one of the coolest and most aura-filled things ever. Several times in the theater, my inner child was exploding from excitement from just how awesome this was. And to top it all off, they had that awesome soundtrack playing in the background when he was soaring through the
Aura, the distinctive atmosphere or quality that seems to surround and be generated by a person, thing, or place.
My first instance of witnessing an aura-filled being was from the 1998 Pokemon film called Pokemon, the first movie. First of all, if you haven't checked it out, it's a really good film. Secondly, we really need to work on this title.
I can't tell if this is the first movie or the second one.
Mewtwo is a Pokemon that is a clone created by the DNA of the legendary Pokemon Mew. He awakens in a laboratory confused, for he has just been created in a world he is yet to understand. From the moment he appears, this man steals every single scene that he's in. This powerful presence starts asking questions, observes the world, and tries to figure out what he's going to do next. Now I know there's other Pokemon out there in the Pokemon universe that have immense amount of aura as well. Greninja, Darkrai, Lucario, but none of these guys hold a candle to the level of aura that Mewtwo brings to the field. My first time watching this movie as a kid, my eyes were glued to the screen. Brain chemistry altered forever. In all the Pokemon games I've ever played, in all the Pokemon stories I've ever consumed, nothing comes close to the god tier quote that Mewtwo utters at the end of this movie.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth is irrelevant. It is what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are.
It's so cool. In every single popular piece of media, there is at least one character that is filled with immense amount of aura. That is a fact. Okay, no, that's actually an opinion, because, well, I don't know. I think it's true. I feel like I could prove it. This is a good thing, though. This is needed. Media needs aura. There's nothing bad about that. We as viewers want to meet those characters that we end up idolizing, look up to, gush over, or even dress up as at conventions. Recently, I played through the entirety of Undertale for the first time. That's a lie. I didn't play through all of it. I played through 2 out of the 3 routes. No, I did not do the genocide run, and you're not gonna make me do it.
Okay, please, I don't want to kill them.
There's a lot of really fantastic things about this game, but there's 2 things that really did stick out to me. Number 1, the amazing soundtrack. I've had the song Hopes and Dreams blasting in my AirPods for the past month. It's really good. And secondly, Sans. Sans is awesome, which is weird, because he's not super prevalent in the overarching story of Undertale. He's just this guy that watches. Just is there, observing the player, with however they go about playing the game. He makes jokes with you, plays tricks on you. He is a very likable character, one that you end up having a pretty good relationship with as the game progresses. He was always the character I felt the most uneasy about. Certain moments in this game involving him would just freak me out. Nothing would even happen in these scenes, but it's the thought of what could have that really made the hair on my arm stand up really high. It was like up to here. Out of all the characters in Undertale, Sans has the most aura. And plus, this dude has taken the internet by storm. And he's in Smash. That's pretty crazy. Remy the Rat is a rat that's able to cook food so good he reminds you of your childhood. That's aura. Spike Spiegel and the entirety of the Cowboy Bebop anime is just such an aura-filled vibe. With a cool, calm swagger that this character displays. I couldn't stop gushing over him back in high school when I first watched this anime. I even, cringely enough, used to recreate scenes from the anime.
Whatever happens, happens.
No, you can't find this on YouTube, and no, I will not show you more of these. The series Invincible, I think, is just an aura-filled TV show. Everywhere you look, there's just another character with a really strong presence surrounding them.
Are you sure? Pretty sure.
Omni-Man. He is a Superman-like figure from the planet Viltrum who is just an insane powerhouse. He's horrifying. Cecil. This is actually just a normal guy. He has no powers, no special abilities. He is just a dude who is not afraid to get his hands dirty to make America safe. Debbie. She is just the mom, but she is one of the best written motherly figures I've ever seen in anything ever. In a show littered with flying aliens, talking robots, and purple babies, she manages to not only be as fascinating as some of the other characters, but actually outshine some of them in scenes that she's with them in. Ironically enough, the main character, Mark Grace in Invincible, I think is the character with like some of the least amount of aura in the show. He's just kind of a little bit too inconsistent, really easily swayed by the people around him, and man, that ending in season 3, oh dude, this was bad. Every day after 5th grade, I used to run home and hop on the new hit game Minecraft. I've had so many great memories because of this game. Me and my friends used to spend hours joining servers with one another, playing Hunger Games, Skyblocks, whatever this game had to offer, we would do it. But there was always this one thing, whenever we were having fun in this game, that would just stick in the back of our mind. This thing was horrifying. One idea, one mythical legend that people talked about, but no one really knew if it actually existed. And that was Herobrine, a legendary myth discovered by the few and feared by the masses. This horrifying presence would appear in your games and demolish everything. I genuinely used to be so horrified of this dude, and I never even saw him. Hatsune Miku. Okay, this one's kind of self-explanatory. I also asked some of the people in my community to see which characters they thought had immense amount of aura. Here's some of my favorite ones. Kratos. I can't believe I didn't think about this one. Darth Vader. Yes. John Wick. This dude, he could kill you with a pencil. That's just all you need to know. Piccolo, you know, I don't, not that he has aura, I think he's more of an aura farmer. I see those as two different things. Batman. Ben 10. Oh my god. Now, aura is something I think is best when a character naturally has it. But again, not everyone popped out their mommy with insane amount of aura, unless you're me. I was pretty cool. The doctors, when they saw me, they were like, what? Oh my god, that guy is so cool. He's gonna have like 50K on YouTube. They were right. I indeed have 50K, trying to get to 100. Everybody wants aura, including me. I definitely don't have it. And in recent years, a new meta has been unlocked for you to be able to obtain aura, but I don't really know if this is the most effective thing ever. It's like a short-term aura boost. But long-term, I think you're just gonna be shown to be a fraud. Let's talk about aura farmers. This is one of the most dangerous things ever because it works. It works. People genuinely think you have aura when you're aura farming. My first example of a character who doesn't have aura, but is an aura farmer, is Gojo Satoru. Start writing your hate comments down below, people. I don't care what you say. I never thought that this character had aura. I always saw him more as an aura farmer. This is a character that appeared to be cool because he had all these flashy techniques. Guys, you want to see what happens when I combine the colors red and blue? I make purple. Yeah, I could do that too. Give me 2 crayons and a sheet of paper. In recent years, this dude has lost all of his aura and and he's a fraud. He's a fraud, and I like it. I like it. My argument here is just because the media introduces a character that seems very cool and flashy right from the very beginning doesn't mean that the character should have aura. We shouldn't glaze them heavy. Aura is not this external thing that one wears, but rather something that should come from inside. Kind of like confidence. You don't wear confidence, you build it by living life, failing, learning lessons, applying it to your own life, and then being more suited for whatever situation comes your way. It's kind of like that scene in Kung Fu Panda where Po opens up the Dragon Warrior scroll and it's dead-ass blank, like it's a reflective piece of paper. The whole idea behind that is that there is no secret to becoming the Dragon Warrior, that everything that you need to become it is already inside of you. That scene is freaking genius. I really do think that aura farmers are inherently flawed. They can't compete with a character who actually has insane amounts of aura. You remember the 3rd Spy Kids film where they were trapped inside that video game? Well, throughout the entire movie, they were referencing this one mysterious, all-powerful character called the Guy. This dude was high-key goated and was gonna be the one that was gonna help them escape. Only problem is we don't know where he is. And then like 2/3 into the movie, he appears.
And you are?
I'm the guy.
I'm the guy. Oh my god, it was so cool when he appeared. This dude was legendary and he made his presence known. All of our main characters stood back and just watched him in awe. Oh my god, this is the guy. The guy talks about how powerful he is, walks into the next stage that they're supposed to complete, and instantly dies. This was the funniest thing back in the day. Random question, do you think this guy wears wigs? I've been trying to build a YouTube channel up for years, and I've had some success. My next goal is to aim for 100,000 subscribers. The only thing is, I don't really know how I was gonna do it. I felt like the channel was missing something. Aura. So that's why I made this video.
After meticulously analyzing and studying different characters with Aura, I have figured out a way to be able to transform this channel to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, from this point on, this channel's Aura is going to go from 0% to 100%. So stay tuned, subscribe, and check it out. I have put together the most insane, the most amazing, the most greatest thing you have ever possibly seen. Out with the old and in with the new. Let me introduce you to the brand new Aura-filled Teniz.
Don't say congratulations, but you know they watch that shit. I ain't even gon' get mad. I'm young, black and rich.
Thank you for watching my videos and subscribe.